Hey, what's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to be talking about this conception that vengeance samples shouldn't be used and how, they're overused and why would you use them? What are you doing? And it seems like every couple of years there's like this notion that occurs where, you have to use a certain thing or like not a certain thing if you want to be taken seriously. I remember it was like, you had to use logic if you wanted to be taken seriously, which whatever. Like if you're using anything else, you were essentially in an aisle in Toys R Us making music. You're not going to get ahead. And that was absolutely, maybe true, but nowadays it's not. It's just whatever. So there's a particular sample pack company called Vengeance, and they make a lot of industry standard sounds that are, very usable. And the keyword is industry standard. Like for club music, they are very usable and they work like 90% of the time and they're very large packs. And there's this idea that if you use them, you're not to be taken seriously. Like, but in the same coin, we flip it, like using an 808 for all your tracks is like, using the same thing over and over again. It's like, are 808s overused? Is the almond break overused? Are super saws overused? Is, name it. Look around you. Is it overused? I'm going to argue that it's not. There are ways to go about it, though. I'm going to get into that. How to use vengeance samples. So I'm just going to pick a kick here that I like. I like this one for its attack here, and that's pretty cool sounding. And now I want. That's a good example. So I have two kicks here, one with an attack that I like. So I will just take this and then just move it down, right? Get rid of that, and I've effectively made a new kick out of two other kicks, and I'll just kind of crossfade that in, nice and neat. And I have the click of the one that I like, and then the body of the other. I should probably just try to start it right here. Pretty dope. All right, so there is that, and I've made my own kick, so there you go. You just take that, and then you consolidate, and then there you have it. There's your kick. Congratulations. All right, so there's something to, make things your own. Let's go up to here. Let's say claps. Claps are neat, right? We'll pick one with like a 9 millisecond kind of pre-delay thing, and I want that. I'll just leave that there. So these are the fades that I'm messing around with, and I'm going to layer that with a snare. All right, cool. Okay, well, there's a very usable clap snare thing. So I can just move that over. Let's see what that sounds like. Maybe kind of, oops. That going in, get a crossfade. You want to crossfade them in if they'll let you. Jeez. All right. Why are you hallucinating? Huh. Is it because I have something selected? I'm still getting used to the UI here. Okay. Okay, there we go. I'll settle with that. Okay. There, no, just I guess the sample was too short. That's fine though. All right, effectively made something my own. I probably wouldn't do that. What I would do is I would just find another clap. One without a pre-delay, and then I'll just set that there. Kind of have it like that. Don't want any clicking, so there you go. Pretty cool, and that's kind of, trappy and poppy. And that's all well and good. And you can do so many things with these. So let's get something that is the biggest no-no in the industry right now. All right, so I'm just gonna drag in a loop. All right, so here's our loopage. Let's just move that over there. Get it all kind of put together. And then there you have this is your loop here. And using this makes you totally unoriginal, and you should be sent to producer jail. But I disagree. What you can do is let's just simmer this one down to a particular short thing. And yeah, we'll just take out that clap. And then we'll take this little hi-hat thing and then move that there. So now right? Or we could just be like, all right, let's move that like that, do that, kind of have that repeating. So it's like this little part's more like a fill, right? Just as an example. And then from there, we can add, again, some claps. And it sounds, geez, sounds cool to me. And then we'll just shift them over. Right? And that's like, some house music right there. Then we have like independent control over everything. And, cool thing about Ableton is you can pitch them up and pitch them down. And we can kind of mix them together and do that. And then we can group these together. And this just the possibilities are endless. Like dropping something on there, like a loop, and then just setting it. Not that original, but if it works, it works. And you should never feel guilty about using something that works. And if that's the case, never use an M1 piano. Never, never use anything that's considered a preset or a loop or something like that. So yeah, that is that right there. And yeah, that's just how you go about doing things. It's just chopping and putting stuff together. And you know what? For some reason, this is considered like the biggest taboo of audio production, besides some other things I won't mention. And it's like, who cares? Like, if it works, it works. It's like, it doesn't. What matters is what comes out of the speakers, really, at the end of the day. It's not, no one's going to give a crap if you spent like 40 hours on a clap. And like, if it doesn't work, just switch it out and change it. Like, why are you messing around? Stop wasting your time. Anyway, that is, soapboxy video. Hope you guys enjoyed, learned stuff, and enjoy chopping things. Take care and have a good one.